Welcome to Clock It, where your opinion is what wins you the game. Today we are joined by our incredible contestants. He is here and he's everyone's favorite realtor who happens to bake. Give it up for Myk. Hey, Myk.
What's going on, Thighs?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I see you feeling good too.
I am. I'm feeling great. Listen, it is springtime right now. It is hot. The cold weather has gone and I am here for the vibes.
Well, you look good, friend. I like it.
Thank you. As do you. And here's our favorite radio personality from iHeartRadio. Give it up for Kelly. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah, what up, y'all?
How you doing?
Doing good. It's Friday, you feel me? High energy.
Yes.
Spring energy, like y'all said.
Spring energy. Freaky Friday, spring energy, whatever you want to say.
Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Girl, what you... Okay.
You know?
Okay, bro. Well, we see what you on.
We are on it today. We are. Well, as guys, you know that this game is just not about getting the answers correct. You have to know what you are talking about. And more importantly, you got to clock it. So give that big buzzer a hit. That's exactly what you'll be doing anytime you want to clock in and give your answers. Let's get it going. First question. Which rapper confirmed her pregnancy while announcing a new album? Myk.
Latto.
Were you surprised by this announcement?
No. Latto has been like kind of throwing stuff out there, but then she's been going against what people have been saying. So it's like she is excited about what she got going on, but it's like she can't say what's going on. So but it's like, girl, we already knew.
Yeah, a clever way to make this announcement, by the way. She did it by way of a music video. Let's check it out.
The end of the day, Maybach, that's the Benz of the day. Car seat, got a kid on the way. This personal. This business and personal. That I've been through. This would have been begging me to switch shoes.
So, Kelly, I saw a hand there, and there's a tattoo on that hand that looks very familiar. Who are internet detectives speculating the father is?
May or may not be 21 Savage.
Okay, are we leading to the may or may not?
So we're going with May. It is, all right? So it's been a whole thing. As Myk said, they never want to talk about this personally, whether you want to believe they need to put this out or not because of legal issues or they just want to be personal. Doesn't really matter. Either way, they've been linked together for so long, and now you see that hand. People are even doing like hand comparisons on social media and all that. So y'all can just come out and say it. Like,
yeah, it's giving that they are together. I mean, even 21 Savage's wife liked this photo. Why is she hiding this relationship?
I mean, you know, they might be in a sister-wife situation.
Oh, okay.
But no, I believe that they're hiding the situation because they say, you know, it might be a legal battle being that he is married.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Maybe a legal battle, yeah.
Being that, you know, he is not a United States citizen, so that might kind of tie into it too, so yeah.
Yeah, this is very interesting because we know she has a man, we just don't know who the man is, but now we know that she has a baby on the way. Gotta stay tuned to see if this ever
Her video,
plays
though, she
out.
copied me, you know that, right?
Okay, here we go. Myk, 100 points.
My maternity shoot.
You have 100 points on the board, Myk. Kelly, you're at 0. Here we go with our next question. Which rapper went viral for sitting in a sauna fully clothed? Kelly.
Lil Baby.
What did Lil Baby have on in this sauna?
Lil Baby in this sauna had a full like sweatsuit on. I guess it makes sense because he went into a sauna. Hat on, look at him, just drenched in sweat. I know they say drip or drown. Like, this isn't what we was talking about, bro. That's not what we was talking about.
I am so confused. He's one of those people who are like unintentionally funny. I don't understand why you're in a sauna with all of this on. How did the internet respond to this outfit choice, Myk?
It was just like everybody's kind of confused. I mean, they was kind of going in on them, to be honest. I can't fully say exactly what they were saying.
They were clowning
but
them.
yeah, for sure. They were like, "What is going on? Like, why? Like, what's the reason?" But yeah,
My brother may or may not be on the spectrum, man. Let's just keep it real here.
Kelly, what's your theory on why this took place?
So I think you look at him fully clothed going into a sauna. The only thing I could think of, you ever have or go over someone that you like's house, your friend, and they have like new tech. You're like, oh, let me check this out. I feel like he pulled up to someone's crib. They rich. They got a sauna at the crib. All right, let me check this out. Goes in fully clothed, turns the heat on. They got Bluetooth speakers, so you got music playing. He's like, yo, let me take a video. That's the only thing that makes sense in my head, because why else would he be in a sauna fully clothed?
So I'm gonna come to your house, Kelly, and come in my house.
I don't have that. We do not.
But they said you got a sauna. They said you got a sauna. You got a
I do not. Don't come to my house.
That is the only thing that makes sense to me as well, Kelly, because I don't see any other reason why he would be fully clothed in a sauna. All right, Kelly, you made a comeback, 100 points you have on the board. Myk, you're at 100 as well. Here's our last question in round 1. Which talk show host said, "I do hit and runs when I need it"? Myk.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Why did Whoopi have to tell us this for one? And I think we can all use our imaginations when she said she does hit when she needed. But why did Whoopi Goldberg say she preferred to not be in a committed relationship in this stage in her life?
Listen, my eyes crossed when I read it. I'm like, are we talking about a car? Are we talking about, we talking about,
Not talking about a car.
Okay, Whoopi.
At all. She's hitting and running, literally.
Yeah, Whoopi, she loves her personal space. She's been married 3 times. She is older, so I think at this point she's kind of set in her ways. And she just don't want that. So she's like, you know what I'm saying, if we do our thing, we can do our thing, but I don't need you staying at my house. We need to go ahead and do our do, probably have a cup of tea, and let's hit it. That's it.
Kelly, were you shocked to hear Whoopi Goldberg say that she be doing hit and runs?
Listen, at no point did I want to hear about Whoopi Goldberg making Whoopi. I don't want to hear nothing like that. She has like that motherly aura, I guess you could say. We've known her for so long. And for her to come out and just be like, yeah, I'll be going outside to the bars and all that, getting a little something every now and again. I'm like, Whoopi, just...
Kelly,
we didn't need to hear this. Let's check out this video of her detailing it.
And I'm supposed to ask you all.
Well, we'll ask you. Do you miss those days?
I am single.
I know, but I know you are. But you don't go bar hopping or do any of that stuff, right?
No, that's not so.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I bar hop, I go hang, I do hit and runs when I need it. I do what I need to do.
I could have gone my entire life without knowing this information. Whoopi is just somebody I did not want to know this about. That was a lot. Whoopi, hey, girl.
Have you seen a smile on her face? She lives this.
Yeah, she was definitely into it, and she meant exactly what she said. All right, Kelly, 100 points you have. Myk, you are at 200. I am finding out a lot I'd rather not know today. Our contestants are just getting started. When we return, points are worth double. We have more rounds of Clock It coming to you after the break. Yo, I didn't need to know that about Whoopi. Like, I'm good. Like, we didn't have to know that. Welcome back to Clock It. We have Kelly and Myk here battling it out, and it is time to hop straight into round 2 where points are worth double. Here we go. First question. Which artist just had a legal win against the state of Ohio deputies? Kelly.
Afro Man.
Why is Afro Man suing the Ohio state deputies?
So this is like my favorite story of the year. So back in like 2022, the Ohio deputies raided his crib. He wasn't even home. They're looking for drugs. They're looking apparently for like a kidnapping, something like that. He's like, all this is absolutely wrong. So what does Afro Man do? He goes out, takes the security footage of them raiding his crib, creates songs, videos. Of course, he's making fun of these people, dropping names, making it catchy like Afro Man does. And the PD did not like it. So they're suing him right now, and you know, we saw the lawsuit, how it ended, but it's absolutely insane.
There's a specific trending song from Afro Man called Lemon Pound Cake where he made this video out of the footage of the raid. Let's check that out.
Okay. He's a Adams County sheriff. He's hungry and he's big as hell. He was sniffing for weed. Then he smelled another smell. What was that? Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice.
No, because that was a vibe.
floored.
That was a bop.
Mike,
floored.
That was a bop.
That is on them. Why are you going to this man's house?
floored.
You're eating his mama's pound cake. You're doing all this stuff, and you get mad when he's making fun of you.
Yeah.
That's what to troll somebody. I'm not mad at it. That's hilarious.
That is how you troll. Now, why did the Ohio State deputies say that this was ruining their reputation?
Yeah, honestly, to be honest, to my opinion, is the fact that they got embarrassed. He had these people in court crying. I feel like he went by person. He was bringing in their wives. It was a mess.
Yeah, a hot mess, but hey, you raided his place, and that is his footage, so he can do what he wants with it. Kelly, 300 points you have on the board. Mike, you're at 200. Here's our last question in round 2. Who invested in a zero sugar soda brand? Mike.
Cardi B.
You are correct. What is the name of this company, and why did Cardi decide to invest in it?
I think it's called Zevia or something like that or whatever. Cardi decided to invest because Cardi said she loves soda. But she, as an entertainer, having to move a lot, she can't intake a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
So this brand is supposed to be a brand that is zero sugar. I guess all the added stuff that the other sodas have, they don't have. And so she wanted to get something that was a more healthier brand and felt like this brand was actually authentic to her brand as well.
I love that. How will this partnership show up in real life for her friends, especially when it comes to the tour that she's on, Kelly?
So since they're the main sponsor on the tour, they're gonna work on different moments for them and the actual audience throughout the tour, like different ticket drops, things of that nature. And then of course, they're gonna keep rolling stuff out as we get closer to the summertime, get more commercials and stuff like that. But they locked in now, baby.
I love this because I feel like it speaks to where we are in society, right? The demand for wanting healthier things put on the shelves. As you know, I'm very health conscious, so I love to see people hopping on this train because we want to live longer lives, and the only way that we're going to do that is if we're cautious about what we put into our body. So I love that she's advocating for something like this. All right, Kelly, 300 points you have on the board. Mike, you are at 400, making it a 100-point difference between the two of you. When we return, the stakes are higher and the questions are harder. Trust me, you do not want to miss round 3 of Clock It. Welcome back to Clock It. We have Myk and Kelly here, and the stakes have just gone up. In the next 2 rounds, we'll give each contestant the opportunity to answer 5 questions worth 80 points each, for the chance to rack up 400 points. If a contestant answers correctly, they receive the points. If they answer incorrectly, they do not receive any points for that question. Myk, I'm coming straight to you first. How you feeling today? It's Friday.
I'm feeling good.
Oh, are you feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not quite
feeling
sure
good, Mike?
what's going on
Freaky
here.
Friday,
We know that there's a lot going on in the world right now. And I don't know if you are a sports fan or not. A little bit? Okay. Well, if I were to ask which league is negotiating a new collective bargaining agreement, would you know?
Yeah, probably the one I'm a little bit more familiar with, and that's the WNBA.
It is the WNBA. Let's see how much you know about this. Ooh. What is a major financial topic being discussed in negotiations?
Their salaries.
You are correct. What concern could happen in a deal it's not reached in time?
A delay in the season.
You are correct. What type of deal are players opting out of to renegotiate terms?
The CBA.
That is correct. What is one key benefit players are pushing to improve in the new deal?
Of course, their benefits.
You are right. What is the main purpose of renegotiating the agreement?
Equity.
You are correct, getting all of those questions right, racking up an extra 400 points, putting you at 800 points on the board. Now, for people who are unfamiliar, break this whole thing down for me. Why was there even a negotiation in the first place?
Yeah, absolutely. So we already know that the Women's League is probably the most least paid league. So I think they got to that point where it was like, hey, we need more money. And with this negotiation, it's actually allowing them to make, I want to say it was like almost up to like 1.4 million now compared to where it was. And also in the contracts, I guess they have a stipulation where they house them after a certain amount of money. So they're dealing with the housing and other equitable benefits, as we would say.
Do you think the players are happy with this final agreement?
Yeah, I think so, because of course the league has been around for a good little minute. So for them to actually now talk about bringing in more financial income, because times are getting hard. We need to be able to pay our bills, or they need to be able to pay their bills. So any type of increase is always going to help. So yeah, I believe they're truly happy.
And the thing is, the NBA itself makes a lot of money, right? Like, we know that some of their salaries are like high up there. So why is the women version of that not getting the same energy? Right. So this was a long overdue conversation. I'm happy it's being had, and I'm happy that the players are standing up for themselves and finally getting their just due, because they really do deserve it. All right, Mike, 800 points you just racked up, getting all of those questions correct. Kelly, currently you have 300 points, but you have the opportunity to get some more points in our final round. When we return, we'll have our final round of Clock It, and we also will be finding out who today's winner is going to be. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Clock It. Welcome back to our final round of Clock It. Mike just had the opportunity to rack up some extra points in our power round, and now it is Kelly's turn. In this final round, Kelly has the opportunity to answer 5 questions worth 80 points each for the chance to win points. If they answer correctly, he gets the points. If he answers incorrectly, he does not receive any points for that question. Kelly.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
You always ready, huh?
Always ready.
I know you are always knowledgeable about every single thing that's going on social media. I don't think there's anything that happens that you don't know about.
This place has definitely helped me too with like more pop culture things as well. So I have to help y'all. Thank y'all.
Okay. All right. I love to hear that. Which popular reality show has recently canceled due to serious controversy?
The Bachelorette.
It is The Bachelorette. Let's see how much you know. Who was set to star in the canceled season?
Taylor Frankie Poole.
Correct. What type of investigation is connected to the controversy?
Domestic violence.
You are correct. What year was the resurfaced video from?
2023.
Not too long ago. Which network pulled the show?
ABC.
You are right. What industry partners began distancing themselves after the allegations?
Their sponsors.
And that's how they make money. All right, Kelly, you got all of those questions correct, racking up an extra 400 points, putting you at 700 points on the board. Now, I am not a reoccurring watcher of The Bachelor, so help me understand. Break this whole story down for me, because it is very unlikely for a franchise to cancel an entire show.
Especially given the fact that it literally was going to launch in just a couple days. They started to ramp up all the different marketing for it, and here we are. So back in 2023, you had this whole situation with Taylor that dropped that people knew about, right? So I'm blaming ABC on this because you previously understood that she had some allegations on her in terms of DV. Fast forward all these years later, they record the whole Bachelorette, they're ready to send it out, and what happens? Some new videos come out of her assaulting not only her partner, but also her child is there in the video. And she's not just punching them, she's throwing things like metal stools, all that. So as soon as this footage came out, ABC said, we're pulling the plug on not just a couple episodes, but the whole series as a whole.
That is insane. It is very unlikely, in my opinion, for a network as big as ABC not to do their due diligence and do their background checks when it comes to these people.
Yeah.
So I'm under the assumption that maybe they knew about it and they thought it would be swept under the rug, but once it resurfaced again and became viral, then it was an issue.
That's exactly what it was. Like, either way, how you look at it, people understood who she was. So ABC, they took the chance, like, you know what, this is going to get us views in the wrong way. See, that's why you shouldn't invest in negativity, because now, look at y'all. Look
You
what
are
had to do.
absolutely correct, Kelly. All right, guys, well, that brings us to the end of today's episode. And what do you have? Oh, wow.
Wait,
I thought it was
what
going to be
is this?
Kelly. It is Myk. Myk is today's winner of Clock It. I see you, friend, doing your thing. Okay. 800 points he had on the board. Kelly had 700, making it a 100-point difference. Kelly, as always, it is a pleasure to have you join us. Myk, congratulations, and to our viewers at home. Tomorrow, we'll be right back here for another episode of Clock It. We'll see you then. That was great.